is the famous piece by Eugene Jigu, the Toccata in B minor. That is what I'm currently working on, that piece. Well, I'm very sad that these days adolescents and teenagers think that classical music has been outdated or it is something of antique. Well, I feel that classical music has taken its place in every song and in every music that we hear. For example, the song Memories by Maroon 5 was inspired by Canon in D. Well, that is a classical piece by Johann Pachelbel. And it's quite sad that these days classical music orchestras such as the London Philharmonic, even the Malaysian Philharmonic, they are facing a decline whereby only old generation goes for this music. Well, we are hoping that more young people to attend such concerts, but it is sad that only those above 60 years old, in fact, or maybe 40 years old above, who attends these orchestra performances. Well, I personally feel that today we are sinking, the classical music is sinking, overtaken by the electronic dance music, techno, and hardstyle music. Well, let me tell you a little bit more about EDM, which is the electronic dance music and hardstyle music. Well, in order to create an electronic dance music or an EDM music or a hardstyle music, you need a launch pad, you need good headphones, you need an Apple Mac, you need a good software which is comfortable for you, and if possible you need a good mic, and if you're really into an electronic dance music, you need a good teacher or a good coach or a good DJ who could show how you can do it. It is unlike a classical music whereby just a piano is enough, and this piano would last you for decades. A guitar would last you for decades, and a violin in fact would last you for decades, and so are other classical music instruments. A little about the electronic dance music. The industry has grown a lot and it has been doing very successfully in the past years. Only in the year 2014, 595,000 electronic dance music tracks were produced. And in fact, in the Coachella Music Festival alone, $47 million in revenue they have earned, and $147 million they have earned only in ticket sales. And the best part is EDM music is streamed 11.2 billion times only in the year 2014 until June 2015. That's about 12 to 13 months in different. And the most famous EDM song until today is by the late Avicii, Wake Me Up, which is Spotify's most streamed song in the year 2014. In fact, the Ultra Music Festival, which is part of Miami's 10-day winter electronic dance music concert, they have earned 79 million in ticket sales and revenue itself. Well, you may want to know, what is the difference? In my point of view, classical musics are composed and are being shared so that another person could play, and it can be carried down through all the generations. And learning music, its music notes, is a whole lot of another language to learn. It's a language where you need to look at it and you need to sing those notes in your mind. Unlike the electronic dance music where the DJ composes the music and sometimes he improvises tremendously on the stage right in front of the audience, and I do not know how direct improvisation can lead to music notes creation and to share that music notation down the line to all the generations. A classical musician goes through a lot of intricate techniques in order to play a piece. May it be a simple piece or a hard piece where the difficulty level is high. For example, from composers like Franz Liszt and Beethoven, in fact. And a classical musician has to go through the techniques such as scales, Hanon practices, Czerny, more of it. And a classical musician has to keep playing so that his fingers would always be on the run for the instrument. No doubt a piano, a guitar, or a violin, you need your fingers. And you need practice, in fact. Well, for me, if you were to ask me, where do I play? Since I don't play in concerts, I don't play anywhere, hotels, bar, where do I play? Well, I play in this place. I play in church. And the best part is that the music I play is the music I play for God and for the people to see. And the feeling when you hear 200, 300 people, a multitude of congregation singing the hymns, it just gives you thrill down the spine where you yourself even feel like leaving your fingers off and join them in singing. Well, it is a feeling undescribable. It is a feeling which goes beyond electronic dance music concerts, where electronic dance music concerts are only limited to dancing, cheering, and going completely berserk, listening to the music, following the rhythm, and letting off your emotions. A classical musician has to go through a great journey, a journey of practice, a journey of examinations. For example, from grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, practical, theory, right up to grade 8, as most people stop at grade 8. And some passionate classical musicians go through diploma as well, and they go beyond because of their love for the music, and also because for their love of teaching the music to the young generation. I am very blessed, and I thank God for parents who knew the importance of classical music, who knew the importance and who saw the future of a classical music. Well, I would like to quote ABBA from the song Thank You for the Music, whereby in the chorus it says, "Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they are bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty, what would life be without a song or dance? What are we? So I say, thank you for the music, for giving it to me." Well, I do thank God and my parents who knew the importance of music. And I would like to share with you the words of my pipe organ teacher. He mentioned to me that in learning music, you learn to be patient, you learn to be humble, you learn to play the instrument well, and above all, you learn how to use the instrument and praise your own Creator. Well, I leave the choice to you whether it is still worth learning a classical instrument